guys, Sleepy Reader here in the car, busy driving around. Hopefully I won't hit anybody while I talk to you. I'm just kind of obsessed lately with the idea of reporting and the idea that you can't often ever get to the truth. There are people I hear, I guess mostly on podcasts, who say there needs to be more good reporting in the comics industry and such. How much reporting, how much investigative journalism is there needed in any given industry, particularly a small industry like a few publishing companies that employ a few hundred people and maybe have some significant cultural impact, I suppose, over decades because of what eventually trickles into the movies and such. But to me, it kind of on the face of it seems a little ridiculous to feel there needs to be a lot of reporting. How much real reporting, investigating and such, is there in other forms of journalism? I think most of the reporting is so-and-so has started a new literary agency and such person has been promoted from one job to another. This is news for insiders. So if you're a writer, you want to know where the editors are and who works where and that sort of thing. Maybe maybe once or twice a year there's a scandal, like recently we had with Eddie Berganza, a scandal that goes back to 2006. And Lord knows what the truth there was and how human resources at DC handled it in the first place, what information they had back in 2006 versus what trickles out on Twitter now. And I don't know, I'm not getting at this very well. It's just a matter of yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is another experiment gone awry. This will not be posted online. It's hard to the focused quality of a discussion. Maybe if it's something simpler that I discuss while in a car vlog, but I want to get these vlogs out and I'm never awake enough at night to do a vlog. So interesting problem for me. Well, this is not off to a good start. I guess this is just the test run. Thinking of doing sleepy vlogs while in the car. Since I don't have much other time, maybe a sleepy vlog commutes. This is just my lunch break. I'm heading over to the mall yet again to go look at the Apple Store. But I've been thinking about all the changes at Marvel and about how all of this comic book news for us is really about how well our comic books do. I feel like people like me anyway, who are paying attention to the comic book news, like with Axel Alonso leaving Marvel and Brian Michael Bendis moving over to DC, and other kinds of news along that lines, that behind all of that is, are comic books healthy? Will they continue to do floppies? How much longer is there in this world of weekly pull lists and monthly or bi-monthly comics? How much longer will this last? Will digital take over? Will everything just be trades? A lot of the podcasts I listen to seem to imply that. One of them on Publishers Weekly particularly keeps hammering that, talking about the twilight of the floppies and stuff like that. CB Sobolski, or whatever his name is, who's taking over at Marvel, one website, The Beat, emphasized this is evidence that Marvel is shifting away from caring about the direct market so much, that Sobolski's experience with international comics and stuff like that will be all about shifting Marvel into different markets and making the traditional comic book market less and less important. And I don't know if that's true. All these sites claim to be news sites, but none of this is news. None of it is reporting, and it's kind of almost ridiculous to pretend that there's that much news in a small industry. That's why I say it's more about our insecurities, about what's going to happen to the future of comics, and that's why I keep reading these things, which are really just people's conjectures and surmises and gossip and just flat out opinions that are presented as a news thing. How often in my industry is there a newsworthy story? Maybe every 3 months or something. Anyway, this is the end.
I've got the phone now.
I've got the phone now.